Summoner's Rift.
What's up everybody, it's JC back with another video, and today we're going to be playing a replay of a Miss Fortune game we had in the mid lane, and it's a AP and AD hybrid build. So you want to start with a tier with this build, and with for the runes we took Arcane Comet, Mana Flow Band, Absolute Focus, Scorch, Biscuits, Magical Footwear, Attack Speed, Adaptive Force, and whatever resistance you want to play against in lane. And today we're playing against a Yone, so we took Armor. This is a really good poke build, does a lot of damage. It's not surprising if you top the damage charts every time with this build.
Minions have spawned.
The main goal is to use your Comet and Scorch with your E and stack up your tier in the early game. So you'll see as this goes on here, we use our E a lot to poke down the Yone and ensure that, you know, we're keeping good damage on them. But we're also stacking up our tier. We want to get that stacked as quick as possible to go into our Manamune. So the build path here is going to be Liandry's first item into a Manamune, into a Demonic Embrace, into a Collector, and then usually the game will be over by then. But by then I would recommend either getting a Serelda's or a LDR Lord Doms for the armor pin, because you will transition into more of the AD build as the game progresses. So as you can see here, early game, we've already got him down to half health just from using our E-poke on him. You just want to keep up that pressure, that E-poke pressure. And we're going to do this video a little bit differently, just kind of give you the highlights and the main things that you need to know playing this build. So up to this point, we've just been farming, trying to stack up our Q, our E with our tier. We've got a Lost Chapter and a 270 stack tier. We see the Vi running from the Rengar here, and we go ahead and throw our E on top of him, and that's where this is so strong. You can use your E and your R combo, and then down goes the we get the Yone as well, because he overextends and tries to tower dive, which you never really want to do, especially this early in the game. Yone is not as strong as he can be in the late game, so we're able to get nice 2 kills there and really get our power spike started. We're able to get our Liandry's on this back. Anytime you can get your Liandry's around 12 minutes, you're doing very well, and we've already got our tier pretty much stacked all the way. So here we see there's a fight going down bot lane. We're going to rotate down and see if we can try and get a kill, pick up a kill, and further our lead. We're not in great position here, but we do see that the Rengar is really weak. So we're just going to try and play back and get our R off to get him. We know we're going to die here because we're getting collapsed on. In hindsight, should not have flashed there, but we use our E. We're able to get Shin pretty weak there, so it's not all too bad, all things considered. So here I just want to show you a quick mistake that I make, just so you hopefully don't make the same mistake when playing this. You don't want to respect, Yone has so much more early damage, even with this poke build. And we just didn't respect him, we stayed way too pushed up. He flashes, Qs us, and he's able to kill us here. He just has so much damage. So really respect your opponent and just try and get E-poke. Don't get greedy for minions, just make sure you're getting your E-poke off and stacking up that tier. So here we see Yone is kind of weak. He's being a little bit aggressive here, and the Vi is going to win that fight, but we know that we can help. So we go in here, we're able to get our E on him, and then we finish him off with an auto Q. We do not have to use any of our R there, so that's really good. Whenever you don't have to use your R, you want to save it because it is your biggest damage tool. So if you know you can finish it off with an E or a Q auto combo, make sure you do that, because it's the best way to secure kill and save your R for a more important fight and more important situation later on. So here we see a little engagement going on here down bot with the Shin and the Jhin. We're able to get our E off on him, and we're continuing this fight. They stay pushed up, which is a really big mistake. They don't respect the Miss Fortune damage, the Miss Fortune E damage. So Shin steps up there, and we just follow up this Vi. We hit a E, and then we throw our R to finish off the Shin. Your R has so much range as well as your E. If you hit them with your E slow, your R is almost a guaranteed kill if they're at least a third health or lower. Especially with your Liandry's burn. Very, very big.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
And at this point, we've already got our Manamune fully stacked and have our Manamune vault. And we'll be working straight into our demonic. And as you see, we did go Lucidities for the cooldown on our R and our E. So here we see another fight going on mid, and we're just going to try and keep our distance and throw our E down. We're able to hit both of them. We're able to hit the Yone and the Rengar. Our E actually burns and executes him, so we're able to get that Rengar kill with our E and our Q. So we're rotating top here, and we see that we're able to actually stop them from pushing this turret by hitting an E and a big R on the Rengar, who gets stunned and actually executed from our abilities there. So we're able to take him down very easily with our E and R combo. So here we see the enemy team trying to get Dragon. Yone's going in way too low health, so we just drop an E down where we know he's going to come back. We get some good damage off on the team there. And we follow this up. We know Yone's going to be super weak, so we try and get an E off on him. We do. Our burn's going crazy. He tries to get out, but he comes back and gets executed by our burn. Very big play there to try and execute the Yone. We had our demonic and Liandry's, so we're just doing a lot of max health burn damage at this point. So we'll actually take another look at this and just show you when we hit our E, the Xayah goes in, he tries to run out, but he can't get away because our burn is just too much. He just absolutely gets shredded from our demonic and Liandry's max HP burn. So here we see the Yone trying to collapse on the Vi, and our team's just kind of ready. He does hit a 3-man ult on us. We just have too much damage. Our E just shreds him, and then we just throw out an R to finish him off. And it absolutely melts him, like you can see there. There's really nothing he can do. The Jin's trying really hard to get us there, but we're just able to slow him with our E, get some good burn damage off on him, and just kind of keep him away from us. He's already down to half health with 1 E. So we said we are going to recall there, but we're actually going to go help this Baron fight. They're trying to steal it away from us here. But we hit a good E on them. They don't really have anything to follow up with it, and we're able to take out the Yone and the Jags and get a free Baron. So we can reset in peace now. So we're pretty much at full build at this point. We are 9-3, and we have a 600 gold shutdown. We have our Liandry's, Demonic, Manamune, and Collector. And this is your strongest point in the game. You got your E burn damage as well as your R damage for Manamune and Collector. You can see here we're just trying to apply pressure in the mid lane. We're just trying to get a good push on their base and trying to end the game as quick as possible. So we're going to keep positioned well, and we're just going to throw our E's on their back line and just, you know, stay far enough away where they can't do anything but just soak up our damage. We do get hit with the Jin W there, but no big deal. We'll just keep walking up, throwing our E and backing away so they can't do anything. Try and get some executes. As you can see, we weren't even in the screen and we executed the Jax. We just keep throwing our E down. And there's nothing they can do. They just have to run. We just do so much. We're so oppressive at this point in the game. We just keep throwing our E on the Yone there. Let's show you what can happen. So just in like 2 E's, he's already down so low. We just keep stepping up, dropping E's on him. The Jin's gonna go to the execute bar here. He just gets executed, and he's not even on our screen. Yone is so close to dying, he has to back off. And like I said, this is one of the most oppressive builds late game, especially if they don't have any engage to get to you quick before you just absolutely melt them all. Again, we're just positioning ourselves back so that nobody can kill us without going through our team first. So at this point, we know the game's over. We're just throwing our E's down to get as many kills as possible. We threw it right down on top of Yone, and he was getting killed by the Vi. So we kind of yoinked that kill, but no big deal. We're just throwing it on the Rengar here. He can't really do anything. He has to run. We drop our E right on the Jax and on the Shin. And it's just shredding their health bars. We get the double kill. We try and get the R off on the Jin, but he's able to get back to the fountain, so he's able to get back his health. But that's the power of AP Misfortune / hybrid AP/AD Misfortune. Very strong poke champ in the mid lane. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you want to see in the next one. And we'll see you in that next video. Peace out, everybody.